definitely been experiencing some detox and die-off symptoms. Some of the first ones that I started to experience were on day 2 of the cleanse. As a matter of fact, my ears started to itch, and I started to get a little bit of postnasal drip and some sinus symptoms. During the 10 days off, I started to get some skin symptoms, some rashes in between my fingers and on my hands like I used to get when I was a kid. I've had headaches occasionally. I was foggy during the first period of the cleanse, definitely very tired. My bowels got really sluggish during the 5 days on, where I'm eating that high fat content with each dose. I've definitely had some emotional symptoms. It's been kind of a roller coaster. A lot of things coming up that seemingly out of nowhere that are really, things that just need to be released. And it's been a heck of a new year so far. I have had, I've been taking my probiotics every day with every meal. I'm almost through my first brand bottle that I tried, and it's been working really well for me, but I intend to switch up brands and try different strains as I continue working with my bone broth. I've been drinking broth every day, morning and night. I've been trying to do it with every meal, but I do it at least twice a day. And it is getting easier to maintain the Candida diet and prepare the right foods and make sure that I'm comfortable and have enough food to take to work and get through the week and everything, because that was a real challenge at first. And that led to some really hard emotional days, just trying to figure out what I could eat, how I'm going to cook it, how I'm going to cook enough to have enough all week long, because I used to eat out a lot, and it's gotten much easier. And I've also lost quite a bit of weight. A lot of it, I feel like, was inflammation. I've had a couple of really amazing releases in my neck and other joints that were really stiff and sore for a long time. I've had a lot less pain, which has been wonderful. I've been sleeping better because of it, and I think I've been sleeping better just from not eating sugar constantly. So I'm feeling generally really good. A lot of my symptoms have cleared. The mental fatigue and fog that I was feeling before the cleanse and during the first cycle has started to clear, and I'm starting to feel a lot sharper and have a lot more energy. I've been exercising more lately. I've been doing Bikram yoga, which has been helping me detox a lot of this stuff out through my skin, and I think that's been contributing to a lot of the detox of this stuff coming out my pores. I have not been doing any metal detox, coffee enemas, or any particular supplements. I've been taking a multivitamin and taking some magnesium to try and help my digestion a little bit, but nothing more really than the bone broth and the antibiotics, and I'm feeling pretty good. I've experienced a lot of shifts in my body. Just, again, I had this amazing release in my neck in a space that's always been really tight and sore. And it just popped like 4 or 5 times when I turned. And it was a beautiful release. It felt amazing. And I've been feeling generally more inspired. I started volunteering at a wolf sanctuary nearby here in Washington State. And the new year is off to a really great start. I feel a lot of opening possibilities, and, I've had a lot of rough ups and downs in the last 23 days, and a lot of it around, the diet. And there was one day that I missed a dose. I spilled my food on the carpet at work, and I missed my dose because of it. And I was so bummed out, and I called Patty, or I wrote to her on Facebook, and I was like, I've screwed it up. I don't know. I can't find any almonds. I can't find anything to eat this with. And I beat myself up about it. And it really was. It was about letting go of this self-punishing thing that I do over really small stuff in life, and it's just one of these quirks and habits that we all have, with either negative self-talk that we do, or just guilt or shame or whatever. And it was a real moment of inspiration and learning for me. And as I detox this candida from my body, I realized that a lot of patterns and things in my behavior and my thoughts and emotions are coming up that, I'm able to kind of analyze a little closer, just like I'm thinking more closely about my diet and my food, and, letting go of the things I don't need anymore and filling up on the good stuff. So it's been pretty amazing so far. The second round of 5 days on the pills there was really intense for me, emotionally and physically. I did get more intense symptoms around my ears and sinuses, and yeah, I'm excited to see how this continues to unfold. And I'll check in again after the 45 days. Thanks, everybody.